So the first run I got some air. The second run I went a little more cautious.
To drive my car on a track that I don't know, on terrain that I didn't know we were going to be tackling before, and we're just gonna turn it into a full tour of the entire property here at the Freedom Factory for a competition. This is actually an entire show that's being produced, and they're letting us film for our channel as well. And my car of choice was the 350Z. For me, you know, it's been old reliable for many years now. I have taken it off-road once. I was told there was going to be a lot of off-roadness or a possibility of it, so we chose some Nitto grapplers to tackle this mystery track with. And yeah, basically just maxed out our BC Racing suspension, and we're just gonna hope for the best. But one thing's for sure, I do know that we are diving both in and out of the bowl for the Freedom Factory, and I think it's gonna be a really good time. So yeah, we'll find out what we're doing. We got Taylor Ray here and KSR, Kevin in the house, they're two other competitors, and I think it's gonna be a really good time. So wish us luck.
It's 10 a.m. in Bradenton, Florida, and we about to get our white ball.
fun. Even the first couple laps, I think I might stay either full off-road or like a rallycross car. Comment below. I think we should just fully convert it. I don't drive it as much anyway. I probably should drive it more than I do as a drift car, but I'll drive a different one. Like, I think we should just stay to this, 'cause that was so much fun. Brakes are definitely smelling a bit. I don't think they've ever been worked that hard at all, ever. I don't even think I've ever, like, threshold broke in this car. I don't think I've ever done trail braking in this car. Maybe a little bit at Rally Ready when I did my few laps there before the drive shaft broke. But yeah, this is so cool.
You want the good news?
What is it?
You've had the best time so far.
So far?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it, but we'll see what Taylor's gonna whip out. He looked sick, especially diving like in and out of there. I just can't tell if it's worth it or not.
So the first run, I got some air. The second run, I went a little more cautious.
Yeah.
Because every time I've jumped into there, I've done it in second. And the first run, I'm gonna do it in third. And it was like kind of intense. But like my car felt so clunky, and it's because my top nuts, like the shock was just like.
Oh.
So I'm hoping now it'll be like a little more planted. And I have my damping full soft, which is not optimal. It's like just like bottoming out like crazy.
Yeah,
with
I'm
those
definitely
tires.
making this do things it shouldn't do, but I'm
See,
a big fan.
I feel like it's like your advantage is that you can hot lap it. Like
Yeah.
I did the one lap, I was at like 195, and then, or no, 200. I let it cool down to 190, and by the end of the second lap, it was like 230. Like it
Do you
was.
still have your Miata?
Yeah, I'm rebuilding it though. With an
Off-road
NASCAR motor.
Miata.
No, it's gonna be.
Come on!
I know though, like I want something like this because this is so much fun.
Yeah. I took this car to Rally Ready. Like, and this doesn't even have like proper off-road suspension. I'm just maxing out my BC racing stuff.
That's same.
And it was so much fun. Even
That's
like
what I'm saying.
full rally. I did a few laps. Really, the drive shaft broke. That was on me as I was on gas when I landed a big jump. I've sent this off a ramp. Like, Z's are also just tanks.
Yeah.
Like any other car that you try and do off-roading, I feel like isn't as strong as these
Yeah.
things. So I'm
I do
kinda
want
sold.
another Z one day, so maybe.
They're so expensive now.
I know.
Well, compared to, they're expensive
Compared.
because literally I got my Z for like $5,000. And it's HR.
Well, see, that's the thing.
2008.
If I get one again, I'm like, I had the Broke Boy Spec DE back in the day, and I couldn't afford an HR. So I'm like, if I get one again, I want an HR, but it's like $8-10 grand for an okay one.
Yeah.
But it would be cool. We could off-road tandem.
Dude, off-road drifting? Where would be the closest
Comment
place?
if we should do this. I don't know.
We should just go to
the
Rally
firm.
Ready because we can
The
do
firm.
it.
Oh,
I'm trying to think, but their
I don't know if they
stage
do it
is so
anymore.
narrow. But honestly, Rally Ready is too, but their main course, it's not in the like forest, like the back stuff.
Yeah,
That's in the
yeah.
front is like pretty open enough. Like it has some like really nice long
That would be fun.
sweepers.
Imagine like Baja and off-road and then tandeming.
So basically, the night before coming to a shoot, you know, on this awesome show we got going on right now, Victoria and I decided we wanted to mess around and find out with some teeth gems. You know, some gems for the teeths. So, we're juried up. Ah! We're juried up. She's got a 3-banger right there, and I'm gonna dot like a little 1, 2, 3, 4. You really shouldn't just leave us alone with bedazzles. Honestly, I should have stopped at that one. You know, like kind of a hit, but then we just kept going.
No, girl,
so.
it looks cute.
Well, they're temporary. That's the thing. It's because I wanted to do this, and then I went into a place that actually does it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, it'll be on for 8 months, and you can't preview it first." So I'm just like, you know what? We're gonna ease into it and get a little extra sparkle.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Yeah. So we're cool now. Like we weren't really before, and like I think we plateaued
We've peaked.
over that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this is this right here. This is it. All right, so prep for this event, pretty much 0. I did get a new battery to have a working battery because this thing has not been driven in a really long time. Had to replace the belt, obviously raise suspension a lot. I was really worried the tires wouldn't fit because they are a lot taller than the previous ones that I had on it for its last off-road setup, but luckily it fit, and somehow, I don't know how, but this has not gotten hit at angle or anything. I thought it'd be really close. It is really close, but we can have our carbon splitter in the front, which just makes it look a whole lot better when you're running like bumperless. And like a month ago, I just sold the off-road wheels that I had on this thing, the 17. So I actually stole these from the Evo 5. These are the stock Evo 5 wheels that came on the car, and now I think they're staying on the Z. They actually look a lot better than I thought, so that was our prep for what's going down here.
Yo, the belt though?
That's it. Right here. This is straight Waffle House style right there.
Dang, bro.
And take this thing out in the Walmart and Waffle House.
Yeah? Alright.
Now, Colette, if you're to win this belt, where's the first place you're gonna go?
Probably to bed.
What?
Where to bed?
Yeah. No, man. First place? Where are we going?
What? This is straight Waffle
Where do you
House
wanna
and
go?
Walmart.
Waffle House.
Double
roll
double.
back. I don't know. Where should we go?
So wait.
I don't know.
We
The
have
gun range?
G2s,
The gun range.
Info.
Yeah.
Sideways. Figure eight. There you go. Let's go, Colette. Let's go. Man, Rice Krispies. Let's go, Rice Krispies.
Yeah, wait, what's the damage report on these?
Dude, she's doing good. She's really pushing the G3 when she's out there, and the wheel spin isn't that much. And then on top of that, throughout most of the track, she is on it. You can hear the car just screaming. The moments where you don't hear throttle is very minimal, and so you know she's planning all the horsepower she got in it. So it'd be interesting to see if she gets on top or where the time's fine. So we'll see what happens. But Colette's killing it.
All right, our friends, Sally and Judah, just showed up, and I really want to teach Sally how to do some donuts, maybe figure eights. We'll see. This is gonna be a little bit different because we're in off-road mode at the moment, but I think she's gonna have a blast, and we have some free time, so we're gonna go out there and let it rip.
Hell
Yeah.
Just a baby.
Just a baby. It feels like a giant baby seat. Here we go. We're ready. We're fully ready.
Oh my god.
So when we start, I'm gonna have you basically, when you're starting a donut, you're gonna turn all the way to the left, clutch in, first gear, and with the clutch fully in, I want you to rev it, and then dump the clutch and commit to the throttle.
Just gas it and
Gas it, like you're gonna be clutch in and gassing it, let the clutch out, and I want you pinned to the throttle. This is already gonna be pointed that way, so you'll see right when I go, you're already turning. And then it's just
pedal, like pedal to the metal basically.
pedal to metal to get started, so that's gonna start your drift, and then you'll feel when you have the wheel pinned to the left, you're gonna keep going to the left, and then you can play with the throttle. You'll realize when you're like, when you let up a little bit, you do maybe a bigger circle, then you let back in on it, and it gets tighter. So I'll have you clutch in, first gear, wheels already turned. Your turn.
It's my turn right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, can you give me some context on what it's like drifting on these tires for the first time?
Let me put it this way. You got to really know what you're doing, because obviously with that, I'm not saying it's got more traction, but with that diameter, big of a tire, and trying to get them to spin, it's a whole different ball game. So watching Colette drift and do donuts on something that large I mean, that's impressive. That is impressive.
You know what? We have to thank Dave Donut too for inventing donuts in the year 1975. You know, he was the first one.
Had to be earlier than that.
No, to Dave Donuts, man. Dave Donuts invented donuts in 1975, and ever since then we've just been doing them whenever we wanted, whenever we had fresh tires to burn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That Corvette. Yeah. We did it! Yeah! She's such a good t-shirt. Dude, a natural. First try, just committed. That's the biggest thing. I feel like when you're first learning, you just need to be overly aggressive. Or at least that's how I like to tell people to drive. Because if you underdrive, I feel like that's harder. She only got to try like twice, so we're definitely gonna have to do this again with a proper drift setup. Like this is way more funky feeling with the big tires and it doesn't feel like completely right. It's so good. Thank you. Maybe next time I'll have my own. Yeah, 350Z build already.